And who taught you how to do that?
The dogs know how to do it. What you have to do is watch them, because they'll just automatically herd anything, chickens, ducks, or anything, you know.
We're talking about border collies here.
But then whenever you watch them and you command them what they're doing, you know. If they're going around them, you say, "Way around them," you know.
So they identify
Yeah.
your voice with what they're already doing.
And then one of the hardest ones to teach them is to look back. You know, if they miss one or something, and tell them to look back, they'll turn around and look, and then they'll go get it. You know, and but it's real, but really and truly, they pretty well know it themselves. I need to tell you one little story about working dogs. This man had a dog, and he was a fine dog. He was just a boy just around the pens, and this man just working, and just tell him to do nearly anything, and he'd do it. But whenever he'd send him around a bunch of goats or sheep, well, he'd run, he'd split them up, you know, just bring back part of them, you know. And that guy could never break him of that habit. But other than that, he was a fine dog. And so he ran an ad in the paper, a dog for sale, and sure enough, a guy came out to look at him, check him out. And so he put him through his paces around the pens, and of course, man, he just a number one. And about that time, there were a few goats kind of come in off the point of a little hill there. And that man said, "Well," said, "can you send him after those goats?" And he said, "Oh yeah." He said, "Well, if he'll do that, I'll buy him." He said, "Okay." He said, "Way around them, Shep." And the old dog just took off. And he said, "I'll show you one better than that." Said, "Shep, bring back about half of them." So that sold the dog.
Well, you told me the other day you're training a new dog.
Yeah, she's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
The females are a lot easier to train, because kind of like, you know, a woman, you know, it's a lot easier to train them.
Do you have a dog?
No.
Do you have a dog?
No, not right now, but these children do. They
Good.
have
This dog is, I got it, it was about a year and a half old. I was in line to get a pup from my nephew over there in Kerrville. And this dog came up, and he had a litter mate to it, and it was a real, real good dog. But these people had taught it to chase a ball and this, that, and the other, and she's real, real hyper. But right now, I'm like I say, I'm kidding the goats, and so I move them out and in a lot, you know, and the goats are automatically want to come into their babies, you know. They have the babies in the pen, and they turn the mamas out, and they go out. And then when I go down to get them in the evening, well, it's a natural deal that the nanny's going to come in, but I send the dog out, and she thinks that she's bringing them in, you know. So that's the way you train them to do that. You know? Then after the kidding season's over and all that, then you can send them around.
Did you just figure all this out yourself, or did
No,
you?
the dogs taught me how to do that.
You never had any instruction from?
Well, yeah, I had some tapes and stuff. But Carol Werner had in fact, he was importing a bunch of different exotic animals and stuff, and he was into this. They had what they call the dog trials, where they have competition with these. And he had promised me, he had some good dogs, and he promised me a pup. And it worked out where he didn't have any, and so he gave me this dog that was trained for the competition, and his name was Bud. An old boy in Ozona trained him. His name was Bud Boudreaux, yeah. And that dog was really, really smart.